Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am Cole Wolfrun, and today we're going to be reacting to another Pokemon Nuzlocke. I actually just got done filming an episode of my current Nuzlocke I'm doing, so while I'm letting that process, I figured why not react to one I haven't seen before. And today is going to be Jaiden Animations. I attempted a Pokemon Platinum Nuzlocke. Platinum's one of the hardest ones to Nuzlocke of the vanilla games, so we'll see how she does here. Full disclosure, I have seen her Ruby Nuzlocke that she did way back when, and I know she made this video, but I just never watched it, and it's not because I dislike Jaiden Animations. I actually really like Jaiden Animations a lot, but she doesn't really cross my, recommended page, except for, some of the stuff she does with Alpharad. But anyway, let's get into it. I'm excited. My prediction is that she's going to win, but it's going to be a lot harder than Ruby. So let's see.
So if you're new here, hi. I've done this before. Last year I made a video about my first ever Pokemon Nuzlocke, and the game I played in it was Pokemon Ruby. It was fun, so here I am again doing another. But this time I attempted to Nuzlocke Pokemon Platinum. I'll explain again super quickly how a Nuzlocke works. You can only catch the first Pokemon you run into per route. If a Pokemon faints, it dies and you can't use it anymore. And you have to nickname your Pokemon so you grow more attached to them. If you still don't understand, that's not my problem. Let's get started.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Oh boy. This was my Pokemon Platinum Nuzlocke.
Okay. Let's see if she picks the correct starter.
A Pokemon!
Barry.
So my friend and neighbor Barry is practically dragging me all over the place with his hyperactive squirrel brain.
So So when I was a kid, I had a buddy named Ryan, and he and I were always the ones who were like, we buy the opposite versions. And neither one of us played Diamond and Pearl, but we played Platinum when it first came out. That was actually my introduction to Gen 4. And within 10 minutes of playing the game, he texted me and was like, bro, I'm really glad I named the rival after you because he's exactly like you. Because when I was a kid, teenager at this point, I was so hyperactive and just go, 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 go. I'm still kind of like that. I'm not even going to lie to you guys, but it's still that same friend when BDSP came out texted me and we hadn't talked in years and was just like, yo, naming Barry after you again. I was just like, damn it, why is that my legacy to you?
Frantically trying to get a Pokemon as soon as possible from this Professor Rowan he saw on TV.
I'm not that bad anymore. They used to be. I was just Barry as a kid.
You guys know going into the tall grass is practically a death wish, right? What you're
Professor
doing
Rowan
is
looks like my grandpa.
suicide. Borderline insanity. What absolute moronic lunatics you are. Have you no respect for your lives?
No.
Do you have any Pokemon? No.
Oh.
Do you want some? And like that, I have a Turtwig.
Oh.
And immediately used him to bash in Barry's Chimchar.
See, Barry had picked the better starter. It's all subjective. Gen 4, honestly, the Sinnoh trio, they're all 10 out of 10 starters. Which is funny because Turtwig is actually my favorite grass-type starter, but I almost never choose him in any game he's in, because in every game he's in, I can also get Chimchar, and Infernape is my favorite starter. But I do love Turtwig. He's so good. Okay, they're both better than Piplup. I can't even say that Piplup's one of my favorite water starters too. Damn it.
I was making my way through the routes, but right as I was about to nab the Shinx I found on 202. Don't kill it. No!
Oh, Shinx is so good.
So no Shinx for us, but that's all right.
He's
Shinx
so
isn't
happy.
that great this early anyway. Then I locked eyes with our first trainer, the first battle. Let's see how we fare against youngster Tristan and his level 5 Starly.
Are you gonna lose Turt?
Oh! So in the first trainer battle I ever fought, I almost immediately lose my starter to a critical hit. Why do I suddenly have a very bad feeling about this?
She didn't say, is she doing hardcore Nuzlocke rules? She said the rules, but she didn't say if she's not using healing items. She probably is. I mean, most people use healing items. I have yet to do a hardcore Nuzlocke on the channel. I am just doing normal Nuzlocks, but even then, I still play on set rules. I have level caps, and I only use one healing item per fight is my rule. I think I don't even follow it all the time, but I plan on doing a hardcore Nuzlocke. So I don't think she is. I think she's using items. If you've never done a Nuzlocke before, my recommendation is to do a normal Nuzlocke, which doesn't have as many rules, and use healing items. But if you're a veteran, do the hardcore Nuzlocke. They're fun. I plan on doing one soon on the channel.
Nevertheless, we kept going onward.
I've done them off screen so often, but I'm scared to do them on the channel for some reason. Imposter syndrome or something, I don't know.
I'm Magikarp. Your name is Puppy.
Puppy?
Just outside the city, Barry runs up and demands another battle, so I happily bash in his Chimchar again.
Stop bashing the Chimchar! Sorry to keep pausing, but I'm just imagining, like, because she said puppy, a Gyarados going and, like, wagging his tail. It's probably not what, it's probably just a random name, but that's what I imagine now in my head.
And it's Starly too. I kept on my way, eventually arriving in
I love Starly too. Third best regional bird.
I was terrified of his Cranidos, but Turt landed a crit Razor Leaf and one-shot it before it could even do anything. So that's bad number 1
Pokemon is dead.
I made it to Floroma Town and was really excited because if you didn't know, outside the Valley Windworks, you can find Shellos.
She's definitely got a lot faster pace with her, like, how she talks than Odd Ones Out does. Which, like, I don't know who I prefer. We'll see. We'll see how the rest of the video goes, and I'll decide.
And if you didn't know, again, I love Shellos.
Why?
I ran straight to the grass to get my Shellos.
Guess it's cute, in a way. Shinx!
I'm not gonna
pass
up an encounter, so I very depressingly caught the Shinx and named it Failure to vent my sadness and frustration over...
How? Oh my god, that's funny. How dare you, Jaiden? Okay, I like Odd Ones Out better now. Just... the disrespect to my second favorite electric-type Pokemon. How fucking dare you, Jaiden? Well, third favorite now, because Kilowattrel exists, but how dare you? Luxray is so good. That makes me sad. She named him Failure. I'm mad about that.
Not getting a slug. While there, we found
he's happy at least.
Around stealing electricity and this little girl's dad. So I beat up the grunt guarding the door, broke in, beat up the
nothing better happened to that fucking Shinx.
Then found Galactic.
Calling it out, that Shinx is gonna be like the savior of the run.
Because she's got a fat cat that hits like a semi.
Oh, that Perugly.
Back in the Orberg mines, I caught Dwayne the Onyx, and I brought him to
especially if you're playing with level
caps.
caps.
Things got dicey. I would switch him in to buy time and heal up my other Pokemon.
Okay, so she is using items. Okay.
Dwayne was death fodder. Turt took out.
I mean, it's fair. It's an Onyx.
Perugly came out, Kronk plucked off the Oranberry it was holding, but she got hit pretty hard in the process, and since Turt needed a bit of healing before he could get back into it...
Dwayne can take a scratch.
Oh, level 9?
Dwayne is fine. He's fine, guys. Don't pull the sad nose for Dwayne. Dwayne.
Oh, poor Dwayne.
Don't worry about him.
Ooh.
Oh my god. Dude. Alright, I'll give him that. Dwayne gets to live.
Somehow, when Dwayne was supposed to die, he hung in there on 1 HP. And you know what? I respected the hell out of him for it.
Good for him.
Dwayne live, and Turt was able to take out the Perugly. What a legend. But then I put him back in the box and moved on. In Mount Coronet, I caught a Bronzor named Big Boy, which I happily added to the team. And right before Gardenia's gym, Kronk evolved, which meant no mercy for those flower ladies. Badge number 2. We slashed the guard bushes in front of the Galactic building and ran up all the stairs where we fought Galactic Commander Jupiter. Let's take a look at how that went.
Don't crit. Don't crit.
Ooh.
But, I mean...
honestly, I never had problems with the Perugly, but this Skuntank. Team 4-star, Team 4-star, everything went... Oh, no.
Finally were able to beat her.
That Skuntank wrecked
really
Team
knocked
4-star's team.
I was shaking on my way back to the Pokemon
And there,
Center when
Nuzlocke.
this lady Cynthia shows up.
That Skuntank just destroys everybody who battles it. Oh, Cynthia. Even in the weird Jaiden animations, not weird, even in the more cutesy Jaiden animations art style, she's still weirdly hot.
It's like, egg?
Egg?
Yeah. Anyway,
good
even
choice.
Cynthia was
That's a
enough to
Togepi.
calm my nerves. So to keep my mind off the absolute tragedy we narrowly avoided.
I guess before
Anytime
dumb ads.
I go to
Here, I'm just gonna mute until the ads are done. But yeah, I guess until there's a good time for me to talk about things. I guess until it gets fairy type, Togekiss isn't phenomenal in Platinum. It's really gonna be DSP and any other game it's in, but in Platinum it's still really good. It's just not as good as it is nowadays. Okay, let's unmute and skip.
I decided to start training up Big Boy on Cycling
Big
Road,
Boy.
and then he died.
Why do you have him in against a Ponyta?
So
Why?
shove your
That's a
anime
pony
glasses and tell
talk.
me that steel is weak to fire, which I know, by the way. The reason I kept Big Boy in was because not only is his defense an iron wall, but he had heat proof, which negates his fire weakness. But then he got crit. So, first death. I'm sorry, Big Boy. You never had the opportunity
Okay,
to
sorry.
become
I need to rewind a
Boy.
second. Sorry, guys. My
negates his fire
webcam was
weakness.
bothering me.
But then he got crit. So, first death. I'm sorry, Big Boy. You never had the opportunity to become a big boy.
I didn't rewind far enough. Sorry, guys. I saw it die. And then I got distracted.
I know, by the way. Anime glasses and tell me that steel is weak to fire.
It is.
I know, by the way.
Do
The
you?
reason I kept Big Boy in was because not only is his defense an iron wall, but he had heat proof, which negates his fire
Okay,
weakness.
that's fair.
But then he got crit. So, first death. I'm sorry, Big Boy. You never
Ponytails
had the
hit hard
opportunity to
sometimes,
become a
man.
Big Boy. I walked into Wayward Cave and found a Gibble. Gibble is an amazing
Ooh,
Pokemon.
Gibble.
It turns into Garchomp, which is easily one of, if not the strongest Pokemon in the game that isn't a legendary. Adding it to the team would give us such a huge advantage, and now there is nothing in my way between that and...
No, oh. Okay, that's funny. Okay, that's funny.
And we're moving on. We arrived in Heart Home City where I caught
That's
Divino
the worst.
Trunk and Puppy evolved. We had a clean win against Fantina, and some lady gave us an Eevee I named Milk. Things were starting to look
Milk?
better now. I was leveling up DeVito against trainers, and when fighting this lovey-dovey couple...
Let's go to Puppy.
Oh, Pursuit. Pursuit.
Oh, no.
Yeah. And it's not fairy type yet, so that's super effective. Oof.
You're kidding. You're kidding.
And that's why
Pursuit,
I hate
man.
In came Shrimp the Scyther.
I'm
I
glad
caught on
it's
Route
not in the
210.
modern,
Some good news.
more
On
recent
Route
games.
213, I finally found a Shellos. I named it Scoop, and I loved it. I loved
Scoop.
it so much. I know you're not supposed to have a favorite child, but Scoop was my favorite child, and I wasn't apologetic about it. I trained it up, and now we got a Gastrodon.
Why you gotta bully all my...
So together with
Why does she have to bully all my favorite Pokemon in this? Houndour and Houndoom are two of my favorite Pokemon, and she's bullied Chimchar, she's bullied Starly, she's bullied Shinx, and now she's bullying Houndour. Jeez, Jaiden, do you just hate everything I love? Probably. We seem like we have very different tastes in Pokemon.
Kronk and Swoop,
I mean,
Bailey
she
was
likes
defeated, and
Gastrodon.
patch number 4 was secured. Outside of Pastoria City, I caught a Quagsire named Lol.
Quagsire
To get my great
sucks.
March encounter, I was trying to get a Yanma and accidentally threw a ball at a Wooper.
Oh,
so now
that's
we've got
dupes,
Lol
though.
and Oops in the box.
Now you get another
Next,
opportunity.
Crasher
That
Week
I
with
guess
Milk,
you're not
who
playing
is
with
now a
dupes.
Jolteon with the TM Thunder I bought literally.
So yeah, that works. That works. That'll work. That does not work. That's a ground type. I guess that's why he's just going, ooh. I mean, to be honest, she probably beat it with Jolteon anyway. Quagsire fucking sucks, dude. Quagsire and Clodsire both have just terrible base stat totals, but at least Quagsire's got good typing. Clodsire doesn't, man.
Next door. I walked out of the gym and
Gastrodon is better than
Galactic
Quagsire,
set
I'll
off
say
a
that.
bomb. I ran down the grunt who detonated it and took him out because he is weak. Cynthia appears again and tells me
Is that a
to bring
Mr.
trunk
Fish
to her
reference?
grandma. So I'm like, yes, ma'am. We found her in Celestial Town along with Cyrus, the leader of Team Galactic.
Ah,
and
yes.
starts some evil
The
Shakespeare
most
speech
40-year-old
about how
looking
everything is
27-year-old
imperfect, so he's gotta
ever.
blow up the world or something. I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention. And then he wanted to fight. Puppy took out his Sneasel and I sent out Milk to take care of his Golbat. But Milk decided he wanted to be lazy and not only miss all his thunders,
Thunder,
but also punch
that
himself in the
70%
face.
accuracy on Thunder sucks.
Milk!
Oh, no, that, oh, Milk.
You can't.
18
doing
damage?
this.
Must have been
Kronk
badly
went out and
poisoned.
killed the Golbat because Milk was being difficult, but I gave him a second chance and he took out the Merc.
Craft real mayonnaise made with eggs from
Yeah, Thunder sucks. It's 70% accuracy. It's like, or is it like 80 or 90? I don't know, but its accuracy is just, no, I think it's 80 or 90 because it's higher than like Fire Blast and it's better, but it's just, I guess if you have no other electric type moves, that's what you got to go for. Thunderbolt's the way to go, man. Thunderbolt or Discharge or Volt Switch.
You use this much syrup?
Grow. Anyway, here's
Granted,
your
Volt
rescue
Switch
charm.
didn't
I went out
exist
and caught a
back then
Magnemite and
in Gen
Seed,
4,
then
but
arrived
still.
in Canalave City, where we barged into Byron's gym and demolished his team with
That's
Splinter. Then
terrifying.
Team Galactic sets off another bomb, this time at Lake Valor. So Barry, Professor Rowan's assistant Lucas, and I split up to check on the lakes. As I'm strolling past all the flopping Magikarp, I run into Galactic Commander Saturn, who we swept the floor with. After that,
Scizor!
we headed over to Lake Verity, where we did the exact same
She had to
things.
hack that
There was
in.
a part where Turt got crit and almost died. Oh god. Oh god. But we're fine, he's fine.
He doesn't look
to go check up
fine!
on Barry at Lake Acuity, and after trekking through 6 feet of snow for like a mile, we get there to find Barry at the top of the cliff, like...
It's one of my favorite
"You
areas,
can't
though.
climb
I
rocks.
actually
You're not going
unironically
to
love
climb
this
rocks,
area.
loser." I'll go fight Candace's gym now, I guess. Now, we've been having some good type matchups with the past few gyms, so I haven't really been nervous about most of them, but Candace uses ice types, which, like, half my team is weak against.
Yeah.
Which, you know, nervousness rising. Not only was I at a massive type disadvantage,
yeah.
but the main threats on our team were her Abomasnow because it hits like a truck and sets up
Uh-huh.
hail, and her Frostlass because it'll use the hail from the Abomasnow to heighten its evasiveness with Snowcloak, spam double teams, and then just sweep my team.
Platinum
I
is so
walked
much
in,
better than
took a
Diamond and
deep
Pearl
breath,
and
which didn't make me
BDSP.
feel
Just
better at all,
the gym
and
leader
started
teams
the
are just so
battle.
good.
Shrimp took out her Sneasel and
Hey, you know
Squeak
what
took out
helps
her
here?
Piloswine, almost dying in the process.
An
And then she
Infernape or a
finally brought out the
Houndoom
big bad
would help a lot
Abomasnow.
here.
Since it's grass ice type, I taught Puppy Fire Blast. Yeah, I didn't know we could.
You taught Gyarados
Anyway,
Fire
I wasn't
Blast?
sure it could one-shot because Puppy's not a special attacker, and lo and behold, it
Yeah, no.
It didn't miss.
There's no way.
Please kill it. Please. It's quad. It's quad.
Oh.
Eventually, Puppy took it out, but that was absolutely terrifying.
Hey! I called it!
Frostlass. I wanted to have Swoop Rain Dance to get rid of the hail so Frostlass's Snow Cloak isn't activated, but since Swoop was sitting at a not-so-chill 20 HP, that wasn't gonna work out super great. However, since I didn't want Kronk to be in this fight at all, right before the fight, I swapped her with Failure the Shinx. Yep.
No!
Little guy. Failure looked up at the looming death that was Frost.
How? He looks so scared. Why would you draw him like that? I think I'm mad. I think I'm angry. How could you do that to
In
him?
front of her, and as I healed
Or
up
her.
Swoop, Failure was killed in its blizzard. It's really unfortunate we had to resort to it, but I give Failure a salute for stepping up and surrendering its life to the team. Swoop came out, got
Was
off the
probably
radiance, and
unnecessary,
after a close
too.
battle, was able to pull through. We won, but it wasn't without sacrifice. We had a moment of silence for Failure, the true MVP of the fight. Gone,
I
but
mean,
not
to
forgotten.
be fair, she has my
Now we
favorite
climbed the rocks to Lake
Jolteon,
Acuity,
or my
and
favorite
when we
electric
got up
type
there,
on her
Gary's
team
got
with
snot
Jolteon.
dripping down his face,
Those are my two
crying
favorite
in the
electric types,
snow because he
Jolteon and
got beat up
Luxray.
by Jupiter, who looks at me
Yeah,
and is
this
like,
is weird. There's no
"See ya,
way he
I'm
would have
going
lost to her.
Veilstone HQ."
Like, for being real, he would not have lost to her.
I'm gonna go to Veilstone. We start running through the base trying to find Cyrus, but when fighting this scientist...
Psychic.
Uh-oh.
Porygon 2 freaks me out. It is way too powerful, way too bulky, and it's way too...
Porygon 2 and Porygon Z are... If you don't have a fighting type, man...
Porygon 2 though.
If you don't have a
I would like a plush
fighting
with
type
Porygon 2.
that can one-shot, it's a
Very
problem.
cute. What?
Oh, no, that sucks!
No! Swoop!
That's me anytime I lose an Arcanine or a Salamence. Or any of their evolutionary line, like, oh. Oh, you know what, I just talked a lot of shit, Jaiden, but I'm sorry. Actually, no, I'm not. That was for failure. That was for failure! A life for a life! A soul for a soul!
Kurt came out and curb stomped the Porygon 2 out of vengeance, but to put it lightly, I wasn't taking that too well.
Only 4 deaths by this
My
point in the game is
heart
pretty good, though.
breaking.
Especially in Platinum.
I've like
Ah! All jokes aside, that does suck. Like, losing one of your favorites in a Nuzlocke always sucks. That's the risk you get when you get one of your favorites, right? Like I've done Nuzlockes where I've, like... The worst was when I had a Shelgon at level 49 in, like, a Nuzlocke I was doing on my own, and it died. And it had, like, maybe a sliver of XP left to become a Salamence. I was so mad. Thankfully, I've only lost an Arcanine and a Nuzlocke once, but I never want that to happen again.
But life doesn't stop when your dog dies, so I had to keep trucking and brought Lol the Quagsire to the team. With an
It doesn't stop when your dog dies, but you could still be sad.
intense, blood-curdling thirst for revenge, I stormed into...
Yeah, having a Scizor makes a lot of this a lot easier.
Fight! Shrimp and Milk took out his team in no time. I snatched his Master Ball and used his teleport pad to enter the basement where Mess Spirit, Azelf, and Uxie are all being held captive. Fight! And like Cyrus, Saturn was swept too. After releasing the Lake Guardians, we head to Mount Coronet because Cyrus wants to go there and destroy the planet, I think. And we catch up to him at the Spear Pillar. Before we can run up and attack him, Mars and Jupiter step in. Then Barry arrives. Honestly, I have no idea how he found us all here. And it's like, I'll help. Lol takes out both their Bronzors, Mars's Purugly, and Barry's Munchlax. So I thought, you know, it was all smooth sailing, right? Well...
Oh, is it going to use Giga Drain? Is it...
Really doing a lot for
Because
the team,
Golbat and
aren't you?
Crobat can learn Giga Drain because they're vampire
Oh my God,
bats.
No, it has Giga Drain?
Oh. Is Lol gonna die?
No.
Probably. Quagsire sucks.
No, oh
Like, I'm
no,
sorry.
oh no.
Quagsire has
It
such
was
bad
a crit.
stats.
Not only did I not know their Golbat had Giga Drain for some reason, but it also got a crit. So I was starting to feel bad, but then I started panicking. The thing is, after you fight Mars and Jupiter, you have to go into the distortion world and fight Cyrus
Yeah,
and Giratina.
it's like
Cynthia
immediate
forces
too.
us into the distortion world
Which I'm
without
pretty sure
being
she
able
does.
To get a new member. We're in massive trouble. We finished up the battle and Cyrus starts his whole spiel about how the world is imperfect, blah, blah, blah. Everything must die except for me.
Oh, God.
And then he gets swallowed up by Giratina. A hole opens, a rip in space leading to the distortion world. And I'm kind of just standing off to the side, twiddling my thumbs like, Cynthia, please don't shove me in there without my consent.
Cynthia, can I
Consent
go? I
is
have
sexy
something to
and
do.
required.
The world will be destroyed. Are you ready? No, I'm not. Let me go. I'm free. Holy crap.
That's
Let's
nice.
Get me out of here. Goodbye.
I'm sorry, lol. We just got you, and then you died. But luckily, remember when I accidentally caught that Wooper
Oops.
while trying to get a Yanma? It's time, Oops. You were no accident. You're our lucky star who will carry us to victory. We got Oops leveled up.
I love
back
the
to
design
Spear
of
Pillar
Wooper and
Cynthia was just
Quagsire.
sitting there waiting for us, and hopped in. Everything is topsy-turvy in the Lake
So
Garden.
when I was saying Quagsire's bad, I don't mean like it's a... Because there's no such thing as a bad Pokemon. Every Pokemon is somebody's favorite. I mean like stats-wise. Quagsire's really bad.
Guardians are telling
Base
me
stat
to
total
push
of what, like
boulders into holes,
430, I
and suddenly
think?
I'm on
Ugh.
a floating crest of
That's
land
like
with
comparable
Cynthia,
to
who's basically
Butterfree.
like, Cyrus, get lost and never come back. And Cyrus didn't like that. So he came at me.
Whoa!
First took out his Houndoom and his Gyarados came out, so I switched to Milk. But I was
Oh.
very terrified because
It's got
Cyrus's
Earthquake.
Gyarados has Earthquake.
Face.
So if Milk misses his Thunder here, he dies. And Milk is notorious for missing his Thunders. But it hit. Milk lives another day. He also took out Cyrus's Crobat and Honchkrow, and Shrimp finished up his Weavile. Cyrus steps aside, and suddenly, it's just me and the Angel of Darkness itself, Giratina.
Master Ball. Giratina is a terrifying Pokemon. Oh! Did she lose to Giratina? What? Whoa. That's weird.
I threw the Master Ball, and
What was
Like
that supposed to be?
it was over. I saved the world.
I don't know what that was, but it was cool.
Now to get back to my gym badges. I arrived at Sunny Shore
Every
City
Pokemon
and
game.
started
I saved the
training.
world.
Here's Jim. I know
Now,
I'm the 8th gym leader
to
and
compete
he's
in a
supposed to be
professional
tough, and apparently
sport.
He's depressed because everyone who challenges him isn't good enough and he's bored. But I wasn't concerned. We have Oops, and none of his Pokemon can do anything about it. It's not like they have Giga Drain or anything, right? They didn't, I checked. Oops, he's just Earthquake and everything. And at the end, I'll admit, I got a bit scared.
Oh, yeah.
Crit.
Ooh.
If you crit Giga Impact, that would be really Holy.
But it's all good. We're all good. And with that, off to victory.
Little
Road
thumbs
we went,
up.
Where we caught ourselves a Gabite I named Flakes. Would have been nice to have one, I don't know, near the beginning of the game, say, in Wayward Cave, you know. But whatever.
All right, I'm glad she
Good
picked
to have
Torterra.
just in case
He's
something
great.
goes horribly wrong out of nowhere.
Oh, Brave Bird? Yeah, oh. There's no way a Brave Bird one-shots a Gyarados.
Amazing. Whoa, 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 whoa. No!
Oh, it had to be a crit. Even a crit, that surprises me. I guess the Raptor is powerful.
Oh dear. And that's the straw that broke the camel's back.
Yeah, losing a Gyarados in Victory Road.
I looked a lot different.
Losing a Gyarados is like the worst. Gyarados is one of the best Pokemon for Nuzlocke, like, period. But losing your Gyarados in Victory Road, ooh, that's painful.
The team we go into the Elite Four with needs to be the best possible team we can build.
Losing a Gyarados can completely destroy a run, honestly.
Go in willy-nilly just hoping for the best. After literally a few hours of calculations and research, I settled on a team I thought would give us the highest possibility of winning. I added Flakes to the team in place of and with a heavy heart, left Milk and Kronk behind. As
Why Milk?
See the now Magnezone and Colgate the Togekiss I had.
Yeah, they are better.
Even though I was sad to not bring Milk and Kronk into the battles with us.
Magnezone and Jolteon, I would argue Jolteon can be better in certain situations, and so can Magnezone. Like, Jolteon's definitely a better, he's much faster, and I think has higher special attack, or around the same as Magnezone. I actually don't know what Magnezone's special attack, I know it's high. But Magnezone's just more tanky. But this is and it has Sturdy, but this is Gen 4, so Sturdy doesn't work the way it does in, like, modern games. So honestly, I get leaving behind Crobat to bring Togekiss. That makes sense. But Jolteon for Magnezone, I don't know. I think I'd go with the Jolteon, honestly.
They won't be forgotten.
And that makes you worse against Bertha.
Such huge assets to the team, and
you're not going to use Jolteon
without them.
Against Bertha anyway, so I guess that doesn't matter.
Towards the doors of no return, and immediately got interrupted by Barry, who wanted to have one last fight.
And you beat him, right?
Anyway.
Okay, good. That Barry fight can surprise you. Timeline split, maybe?
Welcome. This is the Elite Four. The battle starts, and C takes out Aaron Zeon, Mega, and Vespiquen. Oops takes out his Drapion, and Colgate takes out his Scissor and Heracross. Next up is Bertha.
I think I know what happened. I think she's doing the Giratina thing as a cool, like, narrative device. I think she lost in the Pokemon League, but then rematched it and won. So she technically lost the... Okay, we'll see if I'm right. That sounds about right, because that Rhyperior was holding Garchomp and... what was she named him? I don't remember what she named Garchomp, but something with an F. And Oops. Which, that doesn't surprise me. Honestly, actually, I don't know. Rhyperior should get one shot by Quagsire.
Loves ground types, but Turt and Oops had a smooth time smashing through her team. I felt a horrible shiver when her Rhyperior came out, but things went well. On to Flint.
Oh, yeah, she's really weak to fire.
Flint has a pretty scary team, but luckily Oops and Flakes had no trouble plowing through them as well. And with that, we're on to the last...
She lost her Garchomp and her Quagsire against Bertha, and then against Flint had 3 Pokemon very weak to fire. Ah, okay.
Member, Lucian. Now, Shrimp hasn't had much time to shine in these fights, so...
And since she didn't lose Shrimp on the second run, he was able to sweep Lucian.
So I decided I wanted to let her go all out. She set up sword stances and bullet punched everything. Proud of you, Shrimp. And suddenly, I'm at the entrance.
Did she not make it past Flint the first time?
Has been known to crush dreams in a single battle, and many still fear to this day. I took a deep breath.
Especially BDSP Cynthia. She's insane.
Surprisingly well. And I don't know how to feel about it. But I looked up, and there she was. At this moment, I have only one last objective. Defeat Cynthia. She leads with Spiritomb, which has no weaknesses, so I sent out Turt to hit it as hard as possible.
But
Flakes
didn't
takes
back
out
down.
her Togekiss, and then her Garchomp comes out.
That is a thing you will never see in a modern day.
I sent out Turt to hit it as hard as possible. Flakes takes out her Togekiss.
That is imagery you will not see much of in actual Pokemon nowadays, because Togekiss is a Garchomp's worst nightmare.
And then
Wow.
her Garchomp comes out. This is known to be one of the toughest boss Pokemon in the entire franchise. And rightfully so. That thing was made by Satan himself, and I'm sure even he fears what he has created.
Especially her
I
BDSP one.
switched to Oops, who's the only Pokemon that can lead us to victory here. I planned to put it to sleep with Yawn and then Ice Beam it until it died. That was
You're not taking a hit, though.
But then...
Yeah, you're not you're not taking a hit from a Garchomp?
Nothing on my team can take a hit from this monster.
A Gastrodon could have taken that hit.
They couldn't do much damage back.
Enjoy the show and say.
Yeah, a Gastrodon could have taken a hit from a Garchomp and gotten a Yawn. Well, I don't even know if we learned Yawn and gotten an Ice Beam off. Quagsire, as I've said numerous times in this video, Quagsire has bad stats.
I sat there and disbelief.
Garchomp does not have bad
There wasn't
stats.
anything I could have done, and the battle is basically unwinnable now. I brought out Shrimp to bullet punch it so we could get in a little bit of damage, but she was killed.
Flamethrower,
tried to chip away at it. He did some damage too, but was crit one shot. At this point, I
3 Pokemon, yeah. Did she lose?
C and Flakes were left. It's hopeless at this point. Flakes came out, and against all odds, Flakes outsped and killed it. I didn't think he could do it. He was 2 levels weaker, and I don't know. I just didn't
Speedy
think
V's! Grinding on Ponytas saved the run. Holy shit.
Suddenly, there was a chance. We could win this after all. Cynthia brings out her Milotic, which C took out with a few Thunderbolts. Flakes took out the Lucario with Dig. Look, my Earthquake TM is on Scoop, and we all know what happened there. Finally, her last Pokemon comes out. Roserade. Flakes went in for the Dragon Claw.
Killed.
And
you did it!
we won. As Cynthia's congratulating me, a sudden feeling of overwhelming guilt washes over my entire body. So intense, it
you
almost
failed your
knocks
first
me
run.
down. I don't think I deserve this. Something here isn't right. This wasn't meant for me. Back in the distortion world when Giratina split me in two, how do I know I'm me? What happened in the other timeline where I saw glimpses of what happened parallel to this world, that was me too. Those things happened. Was that
Lost
the
at Flint.
destined to have? The
Lost
world
at
I'm living
Flint.
in now is how I want things to be, but the other Jaiden is equally me as I am her. Even if you might think I deserve this dimension, things don't work like that. Are there some things you can't escape, even when you try everything you can do to alter it? I don't know the answer. I may be able to sit on this throne now and thank all the Pokemon that put in everything to help me get here. All the hard work, blood, sacrifices we made, but I don't think I can ever accept this victory. I don't know what ending was meant for me, and I don't think I ever will.
Damn. That was really well done. Claps for Jaiden. That was a really, really well done video. Wow. Honestly, respect too, because it would have been so easy for her to just like pretend that first run didn't happen. But she owned up to it. She was like, no, I lost. Granted, I do think she streams those Nuzlocks, and she has so many fucking followers, so like definitely people would have called her out on it, but like still some people would have tried to hide it at first and she didn't. And yeah, I don't know how she lost that run, probably just misplays, but that was a really good video. The animation was just so good. I enjoyed probably every second. No, I didn't enjoy every second. I didn't enjoy the Shink slander or the Chimchar bashing or the fucking Hound. All jokes aside, this was a really good video. I enjoyed this a lot. So, yeah, guys. Thank you for watching. Before I say anything else, go back and watch Jaiden's original video. I need to start saying at the beginning of these fucking reactions, but go back and watch Jaiden's video. Even if you've already watched mine all the way through, go back and watch hers too. Show some support, which we're about to do right now with a like. 1.3 million likes. How many views does this? Oh my God, 63. Okay. Wow. Anyways, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys in the next reaction. And if you want to check out some content from me that's not reaction, I have Nuzlocks on the channel, as well as Let's Plays of games that aren't Pokemon, mostly RPGs. Currently doing an Alpha Sapphire Nuzlocke. We got more Nuzlocks coming down the pipe too, so if you're interested in that, if you're interested in this video, you'd probably be interested in those. Go check them out. But anyways, see y'all next time.